languages are spoken across the world, but linguists expect that number to drop drastically within a few centuries. As it stands, the Lakota language is one of those quickly disappearing, but one group is working hard to preserve and grow the language for future generations.
The Lakota Language Consortium held in Rapid City looks to revitalize the language, which has been dying out.
There are still fluent speakers out there, but we have a mass decline of language speakers.
Around 60 people of all ages gathered at the Ramkota to connect with the Lakota language. In the weekend course, people learned the basics of Lakota, giving them a springboard to explore the language. Like with any culture, language is the method in which people communicate, written or orally. Last Horse says as the Lakota language dies out, the full understanding of music, art, and literature fades away as well.
It's the lack of the implementation of the language in the homes. And it's because the fluent speakers are, when they go, nobody replaces them.
Today, there are less than 2,000 fluent speakers. Shania Black Bear is one of them. She's been speaking Lakota for around 2 years. She says learning the language connects her to her cultural roots.
I know there's certain things that I don't have access to being an English speaker, so it's nice to know that I might know some of these things in the future, unlocking all these things in the language.
Currently, Senate Bill 126 is making its way through the state legislature. It recognizes the language of the Great Sioux Nation as the official language of South Dakota. LLC staff says this could open the door for future state-funded programs to keep the language alive.
With the language bill that just got passed, SB 126, I believe that there are more opportunity for many programs to implement the Lakota language, only because it is dying.
Which may make the Lakota Language Consortium a boilerplate for revitalizing the language.
The people at LLC are really amazing, and they're about the people, and they're about, broadening everybody's horizons, making this accessible. And everybody needs to see that they're on our side. they're here for us to be, bringing this back to our own people, and that's really amazing.
And as this session of the Language Consortium wraps up,